Mia, you look ginger in this camera.
Hi.
Ben, you stink.
Say hi. Hello. Hello.
Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. For today's video, I want to sit down and share with you guys my journey and what it's like being a mother at 23 years old. I have 2 children and I am currently pregnant with our 3rd child who is due in March. So I have a 5.5-year-old named Bentley. I have a beautiful daughter who just turned 1 in December named Mia. This baby is coming March 15th. I want to be super honest in this video because I have gone through a lot for the past basically 6 years as a parent, and I have a lot of things to share, and I just want to be honest and truthful in this video and not hold anything back. So let's get right into it. So I'm going to start off by talking about my son Bentley. So I had Bentley when I was still in high school. I was 17 years old. I was in a pretty bad relationship, a very controlling relationship, as any teenager, might be in. I think that is really easy to get into as a teenager, but anyways. So I actually had my son a couple months before graduation, and I thought it was perfect timing because I just wanted to put high school behind me and be a parent and not be judged and just grow up and start my life. So that's exactly what I did. I was actually a single mother with Bentley for 3 years. And in those 3 years, I learned a lot. I went through a lot. I had a lot of growing up to do still, obviously. I was on the border of being an adult and, still being a kid, because at 17, you really are. So me and Bentley we went through a lot. I lived in a lot of different places. I lived at my mom's house and just trying to get by with my son and was hard, especially because we live in Canada. It is so expensive to live anywhere. I've lived in some really run-down apartments and places with him, and just, we used to have food baskets delivered to our house because I could not afford to be a single mother, live on my own. I worked hospitality business, and it was just so hard. It's just hard. So time went by. I could go on and on about, how it was being a single mother. And if you guys want me to do a video on that, just comment down below. I'd be happy to share that with you and get deeper into that subject. Around 3 years goes by, and I met my amazing husband now, Ryan. And when I met him, it was love at first sight. He just took Bentley in as his own and put him in soccer. We moved in together super quickly, and we just started to build this family and this life together that I've always dreamt that I would have for me and Bentley. So years went on, it was just us 3, and it was awesome. Got to the point where we wanted to start and have our own child. So we started trying for our daughter, Mia. We started trying for 1 year, and she took a really long time. In that 1 year, it was probably the hardest years of our relationship because I guess it just stressed us out a lot, and we were just going through a lot of other things together. But eventually I found out I was pregnant, and we were in the midst of planning our wedding as well. So we got married November 2017, and I was 8 months pregnant with our daughter Mia. She actually ended up coming early. She wasn't due till January, and we had her December 30th, 2017. So when we had Mia, I was so grateful to see how Bentley adjusted with a new baby sister in his life. He became such a big help. He became such a big boy. I mean, going into kindergarten and having a lot of attention taken away from him was definitely hard, and it still is hard, especially now that I'm pregnant. We'll get to that in a bit. It's definitely hard, but you definitely have to make sure you balance your relationships with each child and do dates and stuff like that. So I always make that a #1 priority in our lives. So after I had Mia, it was about 6 months, and I found out that I was pregnant once again with our 3rd child. So we knew that we wanted to try for another baby. And I didn't think that it would happen so quickly, but after we tried for Mia for a year, I said it should be fine, but you know, 6 months goes by and boom, here comes another baby.
Ready? We're gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes! Yes!
So what does my life look like now with having a child who is in kindergarten, a 1-year-old who is crawling around and still basically a baby, and being in my 3rd trimester of pregnancy? It is hard, and parenting is hard. I feel like in our lives we always want to be perfect parents and we want to have this perfect idea of parenting, but that's just, nobody's perfect, and that's something I have learned in my 6 years of parenting. I am terrified to raise 3 kids and basically 2 babies, but we're gonna do it and we're gonna get through it. It will be fine. And that's what I'm so excited to start this YouTube channel, to share with you guys my journey. I'm gonna share with you guys the rest of my pregnancy updates and the struggles of parenting and the upsides of parenting as well. So I hope you guys subscribe to this channel, and I hope you guys liked my little story. Being a mother of almost 3 kids by 23 years old, do not be afraid. You guys want to start a family, or if you're young and you just found out you're pregnant or you're scared, it's okay. I mean, looking back at my 17-year-old self, I wish I could just tell myself everything would be okay, because it will be. So I will be posting every Friday, and I guess I will see you guys in next week's video. Thanks for watching.